All right. Script bit from the top. One, two. Yeah,
Okay,
just go.
so the year's 2011. Russia's in a civil war with the
Huh?
the ultranationalists and the actual Russian government,
We
and they're
love
like,
civil wars.
haha. And then
And they're
there's
like, hee
also this
hee.
there's this other Middle Eastern country who just had its government overthrown by terrorists supported by the ultranationalist Russians.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so then there's these British people, the SAS, this dude Captain Price. He gets like a new person. His name's Soap. They go into a Russian freighter, find a big bomb. Stuff happens. And then
Uh-huh.
the Americans are like, yo, we gotta go stop these terrorists. We gotta go find this terrorist. They go find the terrorist. The terrorist isn't actually there. They were wrong. So then they're like, yo, British people, find this terrorist. So then the British people, they go find the terrorist. And then he gets a call from the Russian man. And then he kills the terrorist. The Captain Price man does.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does his flashback origin story in the 90s when they go to Chernobyl and kill the Russian man. Well, they thought they killed the Russian man. They just blew his arm off. That's important. We'll come back to that later.
Gotcha.
Um,
That's
and
gonna
then
be a
and then
revenge story waiting to happen.
then they go find the Russian man's son, and then the son kills himself because he doesn't want to be captured. And they're like, God dang it, we had one job. And then Russian man's like, oh, my son's dead. I'm angry now. I'm gonna nuke America. So then the British people are like, America, you're about to get nuked. And they're like, oh shoot, we gotta go stop those nukes. Then they go to Russia and they stop the nukes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then they get blown up on a bridge while trying to escape. And then Price is like, I'm freaking dying. And then Russian man walks up with one arm and starts killing people. And then Soap shoots him.
One arm. That's a callback. I'm not doing the bit, but yeah, yeah. Callback. Just
And
know
then yeah,
that.
that's Call of Duty 4. Um,
Yo.
boom, boom, boom. Price is presumed dead. 5 years later, 2016. Um, we got the Americans doing their normal thing. We're stopping terrorists. We can meet this new guy named Jim Shepard. He's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Yet he recruits this one American dude named Allen through the CIA to go pretend to be a terrorist with terrorists.
Uh-huh.
Um, Meanwhile, this British man we knew before named Soap, he's now leading the Task Force 141 created by Jim Shepard. Do some cool stuff. And then they go
Yeah.
to a Russian base because an American satellite crashed and the Russians captured it to get like American intel. And
Mm-hmm.
then they go there to stop them, and then they try and stop them, and then they leave. Uh, and then this Allen guy, he pretends to be a terrorist with this dude named Makarov. They shoot up a Russian airport for some reason.
For some
Um,
reason.
and then Makarov kills Allen because he knew he was not a real person. And then he's
Wait,
like,
what?
haha, now they'll think Americans did this attack because it's an American body. And that's exactly what happened. There's many
Even
plot holes here, but I'm not going to
yeah,
cover them
even
up.
though it makes no sense because there's security
Wait.
cameras and shit that clearly show well-known Russian terrorist Makarov there, but whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean he's not a real person?
Oh, not a real terrorist. Like he's an American in
Yeah, he's
disguise.
an American in disguise.
Okay, I was missing
Yeah,
that
sorry.
lore.
Yeah. Um.
Anyway, continue
So
Call of
then,
Duty, Professor.
so Russia's angry because they think America just freaking shot up their airport for some reason.
Which,
Um.
as they do.
So then America's like, "Welp, well, shoot, we didn't do this, but we need to
But we
find
did
out who did
this.
this." So then Shepard sends Task Force 141 to Brazil because Makarov's arms dealer's there. So they gotta go find that arms dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Russia's like, would be really funny if we invaded America. Really funny. And then they start
Hilarious.
invading like Virginia and stuff. Freaking paratroopers, Red Dawn, stuff going on. Um, and then they fight for like a Burger King and stuff.
Of course.
Um, so now America and Russia are at war. Funny bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they find the dude in Brazil, and he's like, haha, Brazil.
Brazil.
Soap freaking body slams him through like a car.
Oh.
Anyways, what did they do next? Um, they learn of this prisoner man in Russia that Makarov wants for some reason. So then they gotta go to him. The British people do. but there's like an oil rig in the way, so they freaking blow up the oil rig.
As you
Not really, they just capture the oil rig, but still. Um,
When it's in my way, now I have to blow it up.
no, they just capture it, and then after they capture it, they can make their move on the stronghold where the prisoner is being kept, the gulag, and then they go there, and then
The gulag.
they're like, all this for one prisoner? And then they go in there, they find him, it's Captain Price, he's still alive, he's chilling.
And then Soap gives him the anime gun.
He does give him the anime gun, yes sir, he's like, this belongs to you. And then they escape. Meanwhile, America's under freaking attack. Funny bit.
Mm-hmm.
The Rangers are like fighting Russians. They start to invade DC, so they go to DC. And then they're fighting in DC. It's pretty bad. So then Captain Price is like, yo, we should like help fight these Russians. We're gonna go to this snow place and like hijack this nuclear sub, bro.
bro.
Jimbo Shepherd's like, what the heck, don't do that. And then Price just hangs up and he's like, oh man, I lost connection.
Oh no, let's do it anyway,
so then
boys.
The British people go to this Russian freaking sub base, go into the submarine, and Price launches a freaking nuclear missile like a Chad. And Ghost is like,
Classic
what the
Price
heck?
moment.
And Price is like, trust me, it's funny. So then the nuke goes over DC and blows up in space, which sets off a EMP, which takes down like every electronic device within miles. And freaking Russian helicopters start falling out of the sky and stuff in DC.
Mm-hmm.
And that helped like turn the tide of the battle, and the Americans were able to push the Russians back because they no longer have power.
Yo.
And Jimbo Shepherd's recently like, what the heck, bro, about this to Price. He just launched a freaking missile.
Idiot.
So then they're like, yo, we know of this one hideout where Makarov might be chilling. We need to go get him. So then they go there. Makarov's not there.
Impossible.
Oh, and also they split up. So like Price and Soap are somewhere else right now doing something else. Ghost is leading this battle here. He's
Mhm.
like, bro, there's no Makarov. Let's just download their computer. So then they download the computer and then they leave. A lot of them die. And then Soap's like, not Soap. Soap's not there. Ghost is like, yo, I downloaded the computer. And General Shepherd's like, haha, funny. And then he just shoots Ghost.
Oh. Oh, I remember this scene. This is the funny scene.
And then it's like, what the heck? General Shepherd's bad.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, it turns out he was actually working with Makarov and set up this whole war just to make himself a war hero. Funny bit.
Of course.
That's why he didn't want them looking through the computer, still find the
Wait, that's the
emails.
entire lore to become a war hero?
Yeah, basically.
He
was
literally just wants to create his legacy.
like, yes, that's literally all he wants. So he set up.
God, what a
war.
loser.
So he's like, yo, Makarov, wanna like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Anyways.
Oh my god.
Bro, what if we like create like a really bad a lot of people die just so I can be a funny.
Oh, Thomas get off of Call of Duty.
Yeah, he
Man's-
went quiet. I'm gonna
Man's
turn back
turned
up.
really quiet.
Mhm.
I maxed out your
So then,
volume.
yeah.
Quick, burn my eardrums.
So Price and Soap figured out that Shepherd's bad, so like, oh man, we gotta like leave. You remember that Nikolai guy from the last game? Let's have him pick us
Ooh,
up.
Thomas, you playing Rivals?
So Nikolai picks them up, and they're like, bro, what the heck? Jimbo Shepherd's bad. and
No
stuff.
way.
So then Price is like, we should go kill him, and Soap's like, okay, why not? So they call up Makarov.
Funny
They're
bit.
like, yo, Makarov, we're like, you're bad and stuff, but can you show us where Shepherd is so we can kill him? Makarov was like, yeah, why not? So then they go to the military base and they freaking blow it up, and then
Captain Price's
Shepherd's
calling card right
like,
there.
they're like, haha, you can't kill me, and then he stabs Soap, and then Price starts fighting him, and then Soap pulls the knife out of his chest and stabs freaking Shepherd with it, like a Chad.
Another cinematic moment.
True. And then Price is like, haha, we're war criminals now.
Yay.
Where should we go? And then Nikolai's like, I know a place. And then boom, and that's the end of the second game.
Where should we go? Hell.
Boom, boom, boom. Third game starts, same year, 2016. America's at war with Russia still.
Mm-hmm.
You open up with a battle of New York City. America fighting Russians still, as they do. They try and freaking blow up their subs, which they do, and that's the Battle of New York.
Oh, got the lore.
And then British man Price with freaking dying soap bleeding out is in. I think it was it Pakistan? I don't remember. They're in some country. And then Makarov's man tries and kills them, so then they leave. Soap's feeling better now. He's got a hole in his chest, but it's patched up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they meet this other Russian guy who's going to help him out. His name's Yuri. He's like,
That's the
"Hello, I'm
guy I
Yuri."
like.
Yeah, Yuri's pretty Chad. He uses a Desert Eagle.
Yuri's awesome.
Anyways,
He
Yuri's
uses
like,
the Deagle. It's his main
"Oh,
gun.
you."
Wasn't the Deagle like
Uh,
actually a really good gun?
It's actually very impractical, but it's a Chad gun.
Oh, the Chad gun. That's all we care about.
Yeah. So then Price is like, "Yo, we should go hunt down Makarov because he kind of wants to like rule the world or something evil. I don't know."
Nah, he don't want to do that.
So America starts successfully pushing Russia out of the U.S. They're like, "We're winning," and then Russia's like, "What if I do this really funny bit?" Oh wait, no, we're not there yet. Hold on. So then Makarov freaking
Wait, no funny bits
hijacks
yet.
the Makarov hijacks the Russian plane that the Russian president's on, like right when he was like discussing making peace with America.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he kidnaps the freaking Russian president. He's like, "Give me the nuclear missiles." He's like, "No."
No, why would I do that?
Makarov's
like, "But
basically
funny
controlling
bit."
Russia now. So Makarov's like, it would be pretty funny if we just invade Europe.
Oh,
So then Russia starts invading Europe, and World War III is going on. Told you we'd get there.
eventually.
So, yeah, Europe's in its state. It happens in every now and again where it's just in total war. America's like, "Oh shoot, how'd this happen? I guess we should go over there now. We're done fighting at home." And then Price is like, "We need to go freaking find this man." And they go to like Africa, and they find this dude, and then they kill him. And he tells the Americans like, "Yo, Makarov has a homie in Paris." So then the Americans like, "Okay," and then they take down that Paris man.
They take down the homie.
Yeah, they take down the homie. They kidnap him. And the
course.
Eiffel Tower falls over. It's funny. And then they
Oh.
leave.
Eiffel
then
Tower
Price is
canonically goes all the way down.
Yes, sir, it does.
Oh.
And then Price is like, "Yo, so this terrorist man, Makarov, he's gonna be in Prague. We should go kill him." And then Soap's like, "Okay, why not?" So then they go there, and then it's bad and stuff. Plan goes wrong. Soap freaking falls like out of a building, and his hole gets opened up again from earlier, and he dies.
No, Soap dies, and that's when
Yeah, Soap.
Captain Price goes, "Soap trusted you."
Yeah. So Soap's last words were, "Makarov knows Yuri." You know that Yuri guy?
Mm-hmm.
So Yuri's like, and Price is like, "What are you talking about?"
And then
Yuri's
kicks
like,
him down a
"Yeah."
staircase.
He's like, "Yeah, I used to work with this man," and you get flashbacks to when America was fighting the Russians in the first game way back in the day, when the nuke was set off. I don't think I said that earlier. That was pretty important.
Yeah, a little bit important to the lore.
But yeah, nuke went off in the first game in a battle in the Middle Eastern country.
Mhm.
You learn that nuke was set off by Makarov. He's like, "Haha, I set off a nuke." And yeah, for a little further flashback, you see him in the 90s in Chernobyl, just chilling in a car with Makarov. He's like, "Yo, you see that man out there? His name's Kayev. He's pretty cool." And then he gets his arm shot off.
Of
I
course.
wonder who did that. I think we talked about this earlier.
No.
And then the dude gets in the car with him, and they save his life. And they're like, "Yo, thanks, homie." So then that Russian man gets killed later, and Makarov's like, "No, he was basically my dad. Now I'm gonna be even more evil." So then he goes to freaking shoot up an airport. And then Yuri at this point's like, "What the heck? This dude's insane." So then he calls the police. And Makarov's like, "What the heck, bro? Why'd you call the police?" And he shoots Yuri.
How dare you call the 5-0? Blah.
Then Yuri lives, and then he just becomes Yuri. He's like, don't worry, Price, I also don't like Macroft. And Price is like, okay, I guess.
That works.
So then they go to a castle to figure out where Macroft is, and then they do. And the British people and the American people work together to go into this diamond mine where Makarov's chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And the Russian president who's still kidnapped is there. He's there. Makarov leaves, but then they save the Russian president, but then all the Americans die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love
so
when all
then
the
it's
Americans die.
It's just the British man and the Yuri man still chilling.
Good old the Yuri man.
And then the Russian president, who's now saved, is like, okay, let's end this freaking war. And then they do that. World War III's over. Only lasted a few months.
World War III.
Yes, sir. And then Price is like, all right, let's go kill this Makarov man. He's somewhere in freaking, what was it, Dubai? I don't know.
Somewhere in Dubai or some shit.
And Yuri's like, okay, bet. So then they just charge into the hotel in juggernaut suits and just light up the place.
Remember that too.
And then Price freaking jumps off the building onto a helicopter, like a Chad, and just crashes it.
Mm-hmm.
And Yuri gets shot and dies, and then Price just hangs Makarov.
Ah.
And yeah, that's basically, I probably missed a lot of stuff, but that was the whole story.
Nice.